I just got back from Austin, Texas. Anybody ever been to Austin, Texas before? You've been? I have only great things to say about it. I was there for 3 days. I ate nothing but great barbecue. I ate tacos off taco trucks. I don't think I had a vegetable in 3 days. I was in Austin, Texas. And I got back to my apartment and I pooped foam. And it happened one time, and then I was back to normal. But it was enough to scare me. It never happened to me before, and so I went on WebMD and Google, trying to see if that had happened to other people before. And so I'm Googling foam poop, and foam butt, and butt poop, and I did learn that butt poop is the most common kind of poop. But I couldn't find any instance on the internet of that happening to anybody else, of foam coming out of anybody like that. I realized the only place I've ever heard of that happening is, do you guys remember the Diarrhea song from when we were kids? Do you remember the Diarrhea song? None of you? You remember when you run into first and your pants are gonna burst, Diarrhea? You know, yeah, you know that song. We all grew up with that song. It's a multi-generational popular song.
Let's sing it.
When you're running home, your pants are full of foam. Diarrhea. When I was a kid, I just thought that was a silly verse to a silly song. But now that it had happened to me, I realized the guy that wrote that song, like that came from a real place. Austin, Texas. I have serious issues with the Diarrhea song, by the way. Running to first, pants are gonna burst. Running home, pants are full of foam. I'm on board. They've happened to me. Do you know what happens when you're running to third? You feel a big turd. You know, that's what happens when you're running to third. That's not diarrhea. That is a big turd. That is the opposite of diarrhea. Also, why is the guy in the song always playing baseball? I always wanted to know that. I know there's other verses to the song. There's other popular verses when you're driving in your Chevy and you feel something heavy. But I assume that guy's driving to the baseball game. My biggest pet peeve with that song is, do you know what happens when he's running to second? It's, you can't hold it another second. That's just lazy writing. And also, why does the guy round all of the bases? The song isn't if you hit a home run. You assume the guy just got a hit, right? And even if it's a double, when you're running to first and your pants are gonna burst, you stop at first. And you get a pinch runner, which has a whole other poop connotation by itself. And you go home and you push fluids until you're healthy enough to play a whole baseball game without having to shit your pants. For me, getting an applause break after talking about diarrhea for 4 minutes means so much. You don't even get it. On the shorter side of jokes, diorama sounds like you're pooping in a circle.